Hello DevOps buddies. In this video, we are going to learn a shortcut or else command auto completion or bash auto completion or simplified process when we are working for a Kubernetes cluster. So that tool is called the Kube-shell. So what is this Kube-shell? Kube-shell is nothing but it is a simple binary. We can install this on our local machine or cloud shells, wherever you want, you can install this. And using this, you can simplify your cluster operations. Like when we are working with a single or multiple clusters or multiple namespaces. So working on multiple clusters or namespaces, sometimes it's difficult, how uh, I mean to say to identify like which cluster we are working on, what operations we are working on. It's somewhat bit tricky. And for an experts or else who have hands-on knowledge on commands, for them it's easy. But for newbies, it's a bit hard to identify that. So with Kube-shell, we can overcome all these things. So with this Kube-shell, you can easily switch to the multiple clusters, namespaces, and even command auto completion and all these things you can get from Kube-shell. So installation process is also very easy, and this is the GitHub page for the Kube-shell, and you can simply install this Kube-shell using Python also. Simply pip install Kube-shell, and you see they already posted some illustrations or videos like how simply you can automatically, you see, when you type a simple thing, fish auto completion, fish style auto completion also you are getting here. And even you can get command history as well, what commands you performed and with the timestamps when you executed these things, all these things. And even fuzzy searching is also possible. If you type wrongly also, it will autocorrect. And server side auto completion also, you are getting like the pod names or deployment names or service name automatically you will fetch by your Kube-shell. So let's try to install these things and we'll work on our Kube-shell. So simply type pip install Kube-shell. So once it is done, simply type kube-shell. That's it. If you type Kube-shell, you are automatically entered into the Kube-shell, and you are able to see this option F4 for the cluster. Right now we are in cluster named Kubernetes, and F5, it's a shortcut for namespace switching. And user, right now with this user I logged in, and if you have any doubts, you can need help, you can type F9. If you want to exit from the Kube-shell, you can use F10 shortcut option for exit. I'll show you one by one option. For F4, you see right now I have only one cluster, so that's where it is giving only this option. So if you have multiple, you can switch. So simply, I don't have a multiple, I have only one. Okay. Whereas coming to namespace, if I type F5, you see automatically the namespace is switching. Kube node release, Kube public, Kube system. So let's check how many namespaces we have. kubectl get ns. I have these many namespaces. If I want to switch, I can simply use F5. Let's type some commands. Kubectl get pod. Okay, right now in a yellow namespace, only one pod. Let's type F5 and I'll execute the same command. Now you see there is no in default namespace. Kube node release also I don't have. Kube public also I don't have. You see, simply we can, using these shortcuts, we can simply switch to the namespaces, context and users and all these things. And also, as I said, like typing get pod automatically, if I type kubectl get pod c, automatically we'll get things like pod distribution, but whatever you want, you can get. Kubectl create, you see, it will automatically populating this command. That's how you can simply switch to your multiple clusters, multiple namespaces, context, and user by using this kubectl command. And it also have these additional advantages. So Just try this on your local machines or in your Kubernetes clusters, and it will be helpful for your day-to-day operations to simplify the ease of use of Kubernetes or kubectl. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and like our videos and support us. Thanks.